casting shade in our generation. They can take a run back. They're using hate to rise up against us, and we won't stand for that. They're casting shade in our generation. They can take a run back. They're using hate to rise up against us, and we won't stand for that. Listen what our attack.
Oh, you've double twisted and been thinking that I might turn and move cover with the sound of a long fight back. You pull it to my ears in the sunrise.
What is up? This is Trent with SoundLink Magazine at the band's Warped Tour with the man himself, Kevin Lyman. How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right, you know.
Awesome. Yeah. So,
here.
yeah. So, how's this tour been going for you? You know, you're a busy guy. You wear many hats and stuff. This is, you know, a tour you founded and all that. So, like, how's that going this year for you?
We have a great eclectic lineup of bands. You know, I mean, you know, to be honest, I think some people are trying to get their heads around this lineup, but the people who are coming out are here. They're true music fans. They're engaged. You know, it's maybe not seeing that casual fan, you know, that might come for one band or two bands and leave. I think, you know, in some ways it's adjusting, you know, and we have a great mix of the you know, maybe some of the elder statesmen that have been around, the Sick of It Alls, the Guars, the Hate Breeds, you know, the Adolescents and Strung Out. And then we have like the younger bands that, you know, would probably be the rising stars of what would be called the scene, you know, Neck Deep and Beartooth and I Prevail. So I think it's a great mix of people, you know, out here, and really interesting, fun times talking to and learning more about them.
Okay. Yeah, you know, everybody, you know, has something to complain about the lineup every year, but this is the, you know, first year in a while that people have been praising it. 'Cause, you know, some of the older bands are back and some of the newer bands and stuff.
It's
so
interesting. Maybe when you get your most critical success is sometimes different. But you know, that's the thing. I mean, I'm reading the reviews and people are really enjoying the show, and ultimately this I wanted to challenge the audience a little bit this summer.
Okay. And you know, a lot of people may not know, but you actually start doing this maybe a month or two, maybe sooner after this, you know, after the tour's over and stuff. So what starts with doing this all over again in the fall when you get ready for the next year?
Yeah, I mean, you know, definitely going to be some discussions with some people. You know, I think it's an important time for the scene of music. They need to pull together a bit more, so it'll be interesting to see. And you know, I go out, and a lot of the bands that maybe kids want, a lot of them are in Europe or recording records or things like that. So you know, you put the best mix of music possible that you can for summer, and I think we have that.
Okay. So other than Warped Tour, you know, people know you've run other, you know, festivals and other brands and stuff. So what are some other things outside of this festival that your name's attached to currently?
Well, you know, there's that hair dye company, a coconut water company. A few things that I really enjoy doing. You know, we've got this Warped Cruise, the Rewind Cruise. Looks like it's going to be a great group of people. I'm really looking forward to traveling with those artists as well as the fans. I've been running into some of the fans at the show who are going, and they're those true Warped Troopers are coming out and hanging out with us on the ocean there around over Halloween weekend. And then you know, I still got my It's Not Dead Fest, but you know, I'm kind of like maybe tapering down on the number of festivals and things I'm going to be involved in and focus on some of the other stuff.
Okay. So a lot of different bands on this tour. I'm sure you're a fan of different kinds of bands. So who are, I guess, maybe 3 bands this year that you're especially stoked to have on the tour?
Well, I really like, you know, the young, you know, I'm always going to, you know, people know the bands that I've grown up with, but the younger bands that I think are really kind of cool are I love The White Noise. Okay. Great band. I like Sonic Boom 6 is a fantastic band. And I think Ailstorm. Yeah. Ailstorm is that band that reminds me of early, like when we signed Flogging Molly to our like Side One Dummy. That, you know, it's just fun. Yeah. Pirate metal.
Funny story about that band. They played at my local venue in South Carolina, and this is the last day of the tour. They left a big inflatable duck there for us. So
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. They're just nice people, and you know, there's just so many. There's a lot of good acts out there this year.
Is it hard keeping track of everybody, knowing so many different people and bands and all that, or?
Oh well, you know, we're getting to know people. Names, you know, you work on throughout the summer, and you know, you get to know 30, 40, 50 more names of people, and then I follow them throughout the year, and hopefully they'll go on to do successful things in the fall.
All right, Kevin, I know you're a busy guy, so let you get out of here. Thanks for doing this today. This is yeah.
I need that today. Thanks.
All right, thank you, man.
They're casting shade in our generation. They can take a run back. They're using hate to rise up against us, and we won't stand for that.